everybody, happy Wednesday. This is Katie for KD Speaks. You can follow me at KD Speaks on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So happy Wednesday. Happy New Year. I know it's been a while since I posted. Sorry about that, just life and the holidays, etc. And plus when I post, I really want to post something meaningful, and so I've been waiting to, just get something that I really wanted to talk to you guys about. So, and oh, by the way, earlier this week was Martin Luther King Day. So happy belated Martin Luther King Day. Sorry, I'm driving. So, new year, right? So some of you have made resolutions. I don't even call mine resolutions anymore. I just say, okay, well, these are things I want to work on this year. Take some of that pressure off, because if you pressure yourself, sometimes you just end up like just kind of sabotaging yourself. But today I wanted to talk about being yourself. So, and I'll just speak from my own story, and then maybe you can relate. Any pauses is because I'm driving and I just want to make sure I'm safe here. But I'm hands on the wheel, both hands on the wheel here. So basically, I just want to talk about being yourself because at this stage of my life, I have been married and also have been divorced. I am divorced for a while now. I have kids, they're big. I have, having gone through that whole episode in my life, that was pretty traumatic and kind of crazy, but made it through that, grace of God. And since, I divorced several years ago, I have been able to really work on healing and, concentrate on raising my kids, and also concentrate on trying to just grow myself personally as a human being, just mature and grow and heal. And I've also, just being divorced, I've gotten to be single again, which has been very interesting. And some of the benefits are just, getting to really know myself as a single person, because I got married pretty young. So, getting to know myself as a single person, what I like, don't want, and also just being okay with myself. And it's a process, and I feel like sometimes in life we cave into what they say, what society says, what media says, what articles say, that what they say about how you should be by a certain age, or what you should have accomplished by a certain point in your life. And I'm finding out that a lot of that's just garbage. I mean, yes, you can have goals, but if you've lived any amount of time, you know that life doesn't always go according to plan. Excuse the scratchiness in my voice. But life doesn't always go according to plan. And if you don't accomplish certain things by a certain age, and you don't, keep up with your timeline and your goals at precisely this date and this time, I'm going to have this done. Well, if you do, that's awesome. But if you don't, that does not mean that you are a failure. I'm finding and seeing that there are many people breaking stereotypes by becoming amazingly successful at whatever their dream was, or maybe it wasn't even their original intended dream, but just amazingly successful at all ages, even into later years in life. I've seen models who are technically elderly, but they look amazing, and they're killing it. So I think that we need to take off of ourselves these mindsets and these restrictions that say, well, if you haven't done such and such by such and such a time, then forget it, you're a failure. No. There are so many things that you can do at any age, and you have to kind of take those restrictions and those bars off of your thinking, so that you can really reach your full potential. And the other thing which I was starting to say was just being fully yourself. One sec. Excuse me. Being fully yourself. And exploring your talents and, putting yourself out there. Putting yourself out there is never going to be easy or comfortable. You're not going to be in a place of your comfort zone doing that. It's going to take risk. Not crazy risk, not irresponsible risk, but responsible risk. It's going to take faith, chance, taking a chance on yourself, and even if you flop at something at first, it doesn't mean that you're a failure. You can still take that experience, learn from it, because if you take failed experiences and learn from them, then you have not failed. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you learn from it, you have not failed. You have gained knowledge, and you can use that going forward in whatever else you're pursuing, or if it's just getting better at what you initially failed at. And another thing is just like kind of letting go of what people think about you, or what you think people think about you. People at large are fickle. They might like you one minute and not like you the next, or and you can't worry about that. But I think if you give genuinely of yourself and if you are your authentic self, and you give whatever that gift or talent or ability is for the greater good of people at large, then you're going to touch the right people. You're going to make an impact on the right people. So whether you're artistic, musical, whether you like to write, whether you have a knack for entrepreneurship, business, whether you're amazing at like web design or promotion, or whether you're talented at skills like building houses, planning houses, I don't know, city planning, engineering, whatever your talent is, you need to pursue that. And even if you feel like, I'm too old, I wasted my chance, you can still go back and study it. It may be maybe not in a traditional sense, or maybe in a traditional sense. You can still go back and you can still go and study those things. And you don't know what doors will open, but you need to be your authentic self. And that's the thing that I'm really working on, not just this year, but in general. Just, allowing my creativity to flow, allowing my artistic side to flow, because I am an artistic person. And so letting that flow and not being afraid and not being worried. I mean, yes, those thoughts will come at you like, oh, that was stupid, or oh, you shouldn't have said that, or oh, you shouldn't have posted that, or oh, you should, whatever. No, keep being your authentic self, sharing of your authentic self with others, to be a blessing to others, to give courage to others, and for the greater good of humanity, because you don't know who you can bless and help and encourage. And not only that, when you're your authentic self, you feel a sense of inner fulfillment, and peace, because you're not caving into the pressure to fit into a certain mold, or certain things that people may have said to you over your lifetime, discouraging you, or you're not caving to. And I'm not saying be irresponsible. I'm not saying quit your job today and no. I'm be smart about it, but still pursue your goals and your dreams and your interests and your talents, and be in your authentic self. And I think another part of that, which I'll talk about another day, but another part of that is, I just heard something about, we take care of our physical hygiene, but do we take care of our emotional hygiene? That's good, right? Because if you think about it, we take showers, we brush our teeth, we wash our hair, we make sure our clothes are nice, we and we take care of our homes, clean, do the laundry. But do we take care of our emotional hygiene? And what does that even mean? Well, are you taking care of your emotional health and needs? I think so often there's a stigma against emotional and mental health, and are you taking care of that? So that's another post for another day, but just something to just kind of think about. All right, much love, much peace. I'm almost to work, and I hope you have a blessed day, and I hope something I said has helped you. All right, blessings. Bye-bye.